Well guys, it's Friday before opening day. Opening day's tomorrow. I'm around here at the lodge. We're working a little bit, mowing the yard and getting things ready for you guys to come in. And they just happened to be cutting the beans today, just started. So we'll see how that works out for us in the morning. But could be a good thing, could push the deer back in there in the bottom where we're at, where there's no beans. So that could be awesome, and we'll see what happens. You guys stick with us.
Train a coon dog to run. Told me, son, never take more than what you need, and always live your life by the hunter's creed. Boy, don't take that shot unless you're sure it's going down. Boys, you know this dog will hunt.
Guys, it's opening week here in Ohio, and we are tickled to death to have these guys in camp with us. We got Stephen Lively with us this week with At the Cross Outdoors, and he's brought a group of guys with him. He's brought Wayne, Brandon, Rocky, and Alan up with him this week, and we're just tickled to have them here. We're going to show you guys a little bit of what we did with them in camp, and we're going to jump right into it here with a hunt with Alan on opening morning. You guys take a look.
Hey guys, it's the first week here in Ohio. Got the first group come in. They come from Georgia, and I'm hunting with one of the guys to say this morning now. Alan, so maybe we just had a couple deer come by, so maybe we can get us one. Alan's up here freaking sitting in the got his bow hook up and everything. I think he's ready.
Now we're with Alan here. We're in a cedar blind. It's just a huge cedar tree that's fell over. We went inside that thing. We took a chainsaw, cut it all out, made an awesome place to hunt, and we'll see how it works out for him. Now Austin, he went with them on opening morning, but as luck would have it and the way things go here in the outfitting business, we got so much going on. Sometimes we can't get out every time we want to get out and get everything on video. So Austin didn't have a chance to go with Alan this afternoon, but Alan went back to the same cedar blind, and as luck would have it, he had a really nice 10-point come in. Unfortunately, Alan didn't have a cameraman with him, but we're going to pick up here. We're looking for Alan's deer, and you guys take a look.
Are you sure you hit it? Huh? Are you sure you hit it?
Yeah, I seen the arrow. It was still flopping out at him a little bit.
Which way did he go?
He went right that way.
Now, unfortunately, guys, we looked and we never did find a lot of sign here. Alan, you heard him talk about the deer running off with the arrow still in him. And we looked around, we didn't find hardly any blood that first time we looked. And we decided that we might ought to back on out. So we went on back to camp, had supper, made the decision to wait till the next morning to go in and look for this deer.
Big Al done shot a big 10. Which one did he shoot, Austin? Do you know?
Could be anyone. It could be any.
You don't know when it's telling you which one it is?
It could be any.
He said it was this wide, about that tall. Which one was that?
Now, we went ahead and hunted the next morning, put the guys in the stands, all but Alan, of course, and we waited till about, I don't know, 9:30, 10 o'clock. We went back in and we started looking for Alan's deer. Finally found some blood, started tracking the deer a little bit, and come to find out, we jumped the deer up. Another guy actually saw the deer, so we decided to back out and give him a little more time and look for him a little later on. We're down here looking for this deer that Alan shot last night, and while we were looking for it, we had another hunter in a stand down here about 300 yards from where he'd shot, and he saw a deer come through in a hurry, and we got down here where he saw the deer. There's fresh blood. I'm positive it's the same deer we're after. We're gonna back out. He looks like he's bleeding pretty well right now, but he's laid here all night. It's 11 o'clock. He shot him at 7 last night. So we're gonna back out and we're gonna give him a little bit more time and try again. We're gonna mark this last spot and we'll be back. If we keep going now, he's just gonna keep going. So we want him to stay on our property. You know, we looked and looked for Alan's deer. We went back several different times through the week, and he shot this deer on opening day. And we looked and never could find the deer. We looked for it, and it's a heartbreaker. You know, nobody wants to lose a deer, especially a real nice deer like this. But we gave it every possible effort we could. We looked and then looked some more, and we never saw any buzzards flying or found any sign of this deer being dead. So I think he probably hit a little high up in what we call no man's land, and this deer's probably still running around. So who knows, maybe we'll get another shot at him. Now this deer that Alan has shot is a pretty good 10 point. We got tons of pictures of him. We've got tons of pictures with him and his partner here, and his partner is a deer that you guys will come to know pretty well this season, and we've named him Big Sexy. Now Big Sexy and this 10 point, they stayed together a lot. Like I said, we've got a lot of trail cam pictures with them. And a little later on in the week, our good buddy Stephen Lively here at Attercross Outdoors, he had an encounter with Big Sexy, and we're gonna let him tell you about it. Tell us what you've seen this evening, Steve.
Oh, me. I saw Big Sexy this evening. I don't know, about 10 minutes before dark. I was gonna move my stand in the morning about 10 yards over to another tree where I could get, look down off a little ridge, down in a little draw. And I took the camera off, I put my camera up, untied my bag off the stand, just to get my stuff together so I'd have it ready for in the morning. And I just saw something out to my left, and it was old Drop Time, Big Sexy. He was about 15 yards, just slowly walking. I reached up and got my bow. By the time I could get over there's a big cedar tree, and he walked behind that cedar tree, just barely creeping along. When he came out of that cedar tree, my camera arm was still attached to the tree, and I couldn't draw my bow back. I was acrobat. I was trying to stand up in my seat, whatever I could do. But I watched him walk away. He's high 170s, 180s. He's a monster. Maybe he'll hear about me in the morning. I'm gonna go back over there and try. And we're here with old Scott at Trophy Room Adventures. Yes, sir.
All I know is when I got to the tree to get him, the whole ladder was shaking.
Yeah, I was still tore. I was tore up. Sure was. He's big. Big Sexy.
Maybe he'll be there tomorrow.
Go down in the morning.
That's right.
Amen.
Well guys, I want to take just a minute and talk to you a little bit about saving some money. I know we all like to save money, and I've got an awesome way for you to do that. Doug over at opticsandoutdoors.com. It's a brand new deal he's got going on. Check him out on the web. Go on there. He's got thousands and thousands of items, and what you can do is save a ton of money here. Go into Doug's Optics and Outdoors, check him out, look at his products, sign up. You have to be a member to buy from Doug's. Sign up's free, or you can buy an elite membership. And what this does for you, it lets you buy anything on Doug's site at wholesale price. Yes, it's wholesale price. Now, that can save you a ton of money. And you know, depending on what you're buying, you could save that back easily in your very first purchase, the price of the elite membership. It's $99, guys. It's on special right now for $99, and that allows you to buy anything on opticsandoutdoors.com at wholesale price. Now, there's nowhere else that I know of that you can do that for $99. So guys, check him out. Go to opticsandoutdoors.com, sign up with your elite membership, pay the small fee up front. It's good for 12 months. You get to buy from Doug's for a whole 12 months at wholesale prices. So guys, you check Doug out over there, opticsandoutdoors.com, and I promise you, you're gonna save a ton of money. Now, you know, as I said, Stephen here, he's doing his own little thing here, and he's called At the Cross Outdoors, and he's videoing some of his hunts, and he's getting people involved in hunting that normally wouldn't have a chance. He's taking kids along, just anybody really that wants to get into the outdoors and don't have an opportunity. Stephen is more than happy to take those people out, help them, get them on critters, turkeys, deer, whatever. Just to show y'all the kind of stuff Stephen does. He's an awesome guy, and we've got a turkey hunt here that Stephen did, and we're going to show that to you guys. Y'all come along.
Now, baby, what do you think of that? Self-film, self-call, At the Cross, outdoors. He just heard about us. Stephen Lively here with you with At the Cross Outdoors. It's March 30th. I came in here it's about 6:30 I got here. It's about 7:15 now. I called a little bit, let out a couple of, I cut a little bit, did some purr, and then I shut up, and then this big boy cut loose. He was coming. He was gonna find him a hen to roost with here tonight. Really wasn't expecting to kill nothing tonight. I was really just gonna try to roost one. See where they were roosting for maybe this upcoming Saturday hunt. But Lord's good. There's a special my dad had passed away about 8 years ago. But he got this old Remington Magnum 870 Wingmaster when he was about 20 years old. And he passed it down to me. About a 45-year-old gun maybe. Really undid the man. Remington 870 Wingmaster. Things had about, I know I've put at least 10 or 11 tapings on it and wore them off. I don't know how many my dad had put on there. And it still shoots great. This whole gun's been many miles. It's just a pleasure be using my dad's old gun to take this magnificent turkey. It's probably got about 1.25 inches, about 1.25 inches spurs. See this beard, about a 10-inch beard. That was exciting. Like I said, I self-film hunt. I actually was set up to the left side of my camera. As you saw, he worked his way up to the right. So he went behind a little tree right there, and it gave me just a second to get my gun on the other side of the camera. It's just beautiful. It worked out great. I like to thank Scott Martin. He's up in Ohio with Trophy Room Adventures. We got a hunt schedule with them. He's been an awesome guy to talk to. I look forward to meeting you, Scott. But this one, heard about us. My old buddy Wayne Woodall's not here with me. That's his favorite saying. When we go to these bow shoots and stuff, that they heard about us. And you'll hear about us some more. Stay tuned.
Well guys, so far week 1 is off to a running start. Opening day, we've already had an encounter with a really nice buck. Had a shot on a really nice buck. Unfortunately, it didn't pan out and we never did recover the deer. But week 1's a long ways from being over. We got a lot more to show you guys next week, and we're gonna get a little bit more up close and personal with that deer we call Big Sexy. So you guys stick around for that. Now guys, if y'all want to come to Ohio or anywhere that we go and you want to be part of the show, all you gotta do is the same thing that Stephen and Alan and the guys did. Contact us, come up with us, hunt with us. We'll try to get your stuff filmed. We'll try to get you on TV, And most of all, we'll try to get you on a big old buck. So that's what we do here in Ohio at Trophy Room Adventures. We are looking for a true trophy whitetail for you to take home and put on your wall. So get in touch with us. You can go to www.trophyroomadventures.com. You can call us, email us, write us a note, send us a letter, anything you want to do. Go to our Facebook page. That's where we do a lot of our updates. We put a ton of trail camera pictures on there. We do a post about every week telling you what's going on at camp. So you guys get with us somehow, some way. We'll get up here and try to kill one of these big Ohio bucks, and we'll have a good time, I promise you. Thank y'all for watching, and we'll see you next week.
You getting some of that? You getting some of that? Oh, yeah. I'd get the camera over.
Been another day. I'll teach these Jordan boys how to shoot.
Hey, man.
Go by the. You have fun?
Yeah.
You ready to come back? Not
Well, I haven't left yet.
See, we do a lot of spotlighting already.
That's right. We can get rabbits better than we can deer.
Can you?
I don't know.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Well, not with you.
Well, you can chase them down. You can chase them down with them buggies up there.
Yeah, I usually just run up the side of them and feel how fat they are before I shoot them and make sure they're big enough. Yeah.